It's the middle of the night. I didn't want to make any sound in my house, and I wanted to get this actually done. So I kind of went out into the middle of nowhere and found a place with a light. So I'm vlogging here. Hello? Is there anybody here? So I've had a few problems with making this vlog. Been very busy and there's been a lot of stuff happening. Yeah, I am finally here and able to actually talk, which is good. I have tried to do this twice now, I think. One of the attempts was whilst I was actually doing some gardening. And it seemed like a fantastic idea. I got to show off the fact that I was doing something manly and wearing pants. Clearly see the pants in that vlog. And this shouldn't be an issue, but it is. It got to a point where I realized, looking at the raw footage, you can't actually hear me speaking for a lot of it because I'm facing the ground, which isn't too great. I'll put up some of the footage, just here. Oh hi! I didn't see you there, Tom. In response to your vlog, I did missay plebeian or plebeian, whatever it's called. I don't know. I'm not British. I don't know English. Just to prove that I was actually doing it, and because I did actually have somebody helping me out, and it would be rude not to post up something that somebody has helped me out with. So, on to the questions. First of all, what does Blackfire do when it's not fighting big bads? Which is very different to what I thought you were asking. Now, I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not pointing fingers, but I'm pretty sure it was you. As far as whether or not you have a 9 to 5, I mean, sure, if you're doing psychology, then yes, you do have a 9 to 5. And you're going in there and you're doing psychology with some of the hardest cases that you'll probably ever have. Can you imagine doing anger management on a werewolf? Tough job. It's a very tough job. Say, for instance, you're a field agent, though. What then? Yes, you would have a 9 to 5. Kind of. You'd have odd hours. It'd be similar to like a doctor working. You'd have the shifts that you're used to, and then you might have a pager that will go off whenever something big happens. For the majority of the time, though, you're doing security work. It's kind of just making sure that no one's going out of the building. Enough about Blackfire. You wanted to know about my fandoms. I don't have many fandoms. I mean, I do, most likely. I don't have any major ones, though. I love Adventure Time. Can't get enough of it. It's the only thing I've ever posted on Reddit about. Predominantly, I watch kids shows. There's something about kids shows that are just good. You see all this stuff about kid shows being better in the 90s, but have you watched Gravity Falls? Gravity Falls is a great show. If you haven't watched it, and I don't blame you because it's actually quite new in regards to everything, go and watch it right now. Pause this, it's not worth watching the rest of this. Well, it might be, I don't know, if you like looking at this ugly mug. But Gravity Falls is quality programming. It's pretty much a mixture of Twin Peaks and the X-Files in a kid's show. I mean, I also watch abridged series. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, Dragon Ball Z Abridged. They're my two favorites. I mean, that's just revisiting childhood. In Dragon Ball Z Abridged, for me, it's revisiting a childhood I never had. I never watched Dragon Ball Z. I now know the plotline because of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I'm almost out of coffee. This is not good. Also, I follow YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers. One of the reasons I started vlogging was because I love YouTubers. Z Frank, Lev from Tales of Mere Existence, Bing, or Slow-Mo Zovo, Tom Scott, the entire British populace, Hannah is fantastic. These are people that, they're just people, and we can relate to them, and we can talk with them if we wanted to, I'm sure. People I admire, they're people that put themselves up on the stage. Hello? Are you people or bins? Can't tell from this angle. Still enjoy this. I'm vlogging. Anyway, but yeah, So those are my fandoms. The other things that I follow, I've been trying to get into Doctor Who. Been trying. And as you know, I can't read that well, which is stupid for somebody who's a writer. But I did manage to get through all of Harry Potter, and I love Harry Potter. And that may be because I got the audiobooks, but you know. You say Tumblr IRL, eh? You might not know this, but I love Tumblr. I love Tumblr so much that sometimes it hurts. I just want to say one thing. Anybody who knows about Tumblr or is on Tumblr will already know this, but for all of those that don't, Tumblr is kind of like the CD bar of the internet. It really is. And anybody who says that isn't the case is lying. It's... Tumblr is where you could go out and you could post pictures of dicks all day. Nothing but dicks. But people don't. Well, some people do, but not everybody. It's where people can go and they can share their fandoms and they can share pictures and they can write down whatever they want. Some people become celebrities on Tumblr, which is amazing. To think that it's completely text-based and image-based medium. Wow. Hannah, who I was talking about before, she has an advice blog that she runs, and people ask her questions on it. And she can respond in time, or a little late sometimes. Not that I've ever written into her. Now, you asked me to bring along a friend. They're not here right now, but they are going to be posting up a video on their channel. And you can get to their channel. There is nothing behind me. So I'm actually going to have to do this here. That's right, I learned how to do that just because I couldn't find anything in the background. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And now, videos of ducks.